this video is going to be broadcast I mean, all these videos are on YouTube, and I apologize, beg your pardon?
I forgot.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, so all these videos are public. Typically some of the comments that are heard from the students in the room are not completely, I mean, I don't have a way of I could go back and filter them, I don't. What I do try to do, though, is reiterate questions or comments that come from the students. The one I'm giving right now is particularly important because I am going to be drafting a response to the organizer of the Made Fair, who has been kind enough to allow us to host a zero waste event. This is also going to be shared with the Adams Center staff, who has also agreed to allow us to do this. So, I mean, this is really our chance as a class and as a group of individuals to really shine and show what's possible. So this is our chance to put our best face forward. Yeah, so let's keep it positive. So I got a nice little message back from Carolyn, and unfortunately I don't know exactly how to pronounce her last name, but Lopatka, Carolyn Lopatka. I'm yet to meet Carolyn, but as you can see from her response here, she has been receptive to the idea. What she wants to see back from us is a short paragraph to put on the website. We just saw the website here a second ago, and I think this is a fantastic little site. It's relatively short, recent news. There's some artists here. You can sort of see that it's a big, busy place. I'm not expecting a whole lot of conventional garbage coming out of here. What we think we'll mostly see are concessions. And so what I'm seeing is a typical concession interaction. Let me just show you what I think will happen. It'll be where somebody comes up and they've got their soda can, half drink, the hot dog with the wrapper. There's some liquid in it. So the lid will come off, and this is just like Eddie did when he came here. He took the liquid, dumped it in one container. The paper goes with the paper. The plastic goes with the plastic, and you're done. Now you've sort of separated. You've taken the technosphere and the biosphere and separated them. All the liquids, the food, et cetera, goes back to the biosphere. The plastic papers, et cetera, go back to the technosphere. So let's just go ahead and respond to her message, and that's going to be really about all we have time for the rest of the day here. So, short paragraph to put on the website describing your mission and what you are planning to do at the event. Okay, so Carolyn. Thank you again.
Who is she?
Carolyn is the organizer of the whole fair. Yeah. And also, Lorene Green is also in the Zero Waste Bucket Group, which is part of Climate Smart Missoula. She came to my house for the Zero Waste at 8 Columbine, and she has done large events before. She's done some big zero waste events, sort of getting rid of the dumpsters, what have you. Brad Murphy, he and I have been talking about this back and forth for a long time. He's the director of the Adams Center and also very passionate about this. But, as we mentioned before, he doesn't have, direct access to facilities. They're sort of on a different contract, et cetera. He did guarantee me, though, that the folks that he's going to have on staff at facilities that day will be compliant, working with us. There's not going to be a, grumpy old curmudgeon there saying stick it all in the garbage, what have you. So he said that would go smoothly. Jeremy Drake is the outreach director for Home Resource. He's been one of the guys sending us Tetra Paks, which I can't wait to see what Sam comes up with on that. And Kirsten Gerbsbach is also with the
This is the same crew that was up at?
Yeah, Kirsten was also at the house too, so she, you know, all these guys get it. They've done the hands-on, they've done the outreach, so it's a fantastic group.
It's a good team.
Yeah.
And they've already worked together.
Yeah. So responses below.
Excellent.
Yeah, no,
Well,
it's-
okay, that's good. That gives kind of some
Yeah.
form to what we're doing.
Okay, so here, I'll just keep this little chunk in here, that's fine. Okay, so the first thing she wants is a short paragraph to put on the website, so let's keep it short and concise. A mission and what we're planning to do on the event. So one. Now, there's a little bit of a hang-up in terms of who we are. So I'm just going to call it I'm just going to call us the Missoula College Recycling Technology class. I'm also doing this as part of my own Human Powered Futures PLLC. Jeremy thought it was a little premature to actually say the Zero Waste Missoula group is going to do this because technically there is no such thing. We're just an informal group that meets as part of the Zero Waste Bucket, which is part of the Climate Smart initiative for Missoula. So I'll write it like this. Missoula College, Energy Technology, Recycling. Actually, let's just call it the Recycling Technology class. Students will be holding a zero waste, I'll just put it in quotes because I think a lot of people don't really know what that means yet. Zero waste. And the other thing, do we call it a demonstration or an event or a workshop or, I mean, sometimes demonstration has a bad connotation, like you're demonstrating or protesting, but
Project, experiment.
Zero waste.
Event, project.
Yeah, I think demonstration. I think demonstration's fine.
Zero waste event that will demonstrate.
Okay. There we go. Event that will demonstrate.
Good.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Will demonstrate.
Demonstration seems like it's going to be throwing in garbage. Demonstration is where you sit in your garbage can and throw yourself in trash.
We will have, we will place additional recycling bins at all existing let's say recycling bins adjacent to all existing garbage cans. An effort to capture all conventional recyclables as well as compostables. Let's just say it that way. And that way, it's like a two-stream system. You've got your techno and your bio, and people are like, oh, I know what's recyclable. Paper's recyclable. Glass is recyclable. Metal, what isn't? Well, this cheeseburger. I don't know how to recycle that, so I'll put it in the compost stream. Yeah, yeah. There we go. There will be 2 stations, 2 zero waste stations flanking the concession stand, as well as a 3rd station on the upper floor. Now, so I think, so there are 3 stations totals, and I think, so that's going to be, I think, 6 people standing near the stations, 2 at each one, and 2 runners, if you will, just kind of out there with T-shirts on, standing next to some of the other high flow, like the entrance and the exit. It's the exact same thing we talked about a second ago, Shelley. We've got that lone trash can sitting out there outside the building. Somebody walks up and they just cleaned out their car, and they've got all the junk from their car, and they're just going to, chuck it at the U. Fine, but we'll do it in our little recycling way. So a couple runners. And the other point is, I want to be as just discreet and invisible as possible. I mean, we'll have our shirts on, but I don't want to be running around there with garbage bag capes and all kinds of stuff. Maybe later, but for now, let's just keep it kind of low key and discreet. There'll be 2 zero waste stations flanking concession stand, as well as a 3rd station on the upper floor. Okay, so I think, is that short image of website describing your mission and what you're planning to do at the event? So I think we said the mission is to bring Missoula towards zero waste. At the event, we'll be there with additional cans and helping folks find the proper bins.
And you put cell phones in the line.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll say conventional recyclables, electronic waste. I'll just say bring your phones. How about that?
Well,
Did you not ask me to tell them to bring their phones?
yeah.
Is that okay?
Okay, but what are you going to tell them what, they're going to be recycled?
Bring your old phones. I gave you 6 words. Do you need more?
Well, people know what that means.
Old phones?
Well, what does the sentence say?
It's-
After all electronic waste, to bring your old phones to be recycled. This is Montana.
Bring your own phones to donate to somebody, to a cause, I mean,
I
what?
don't know, to recycle. Just to do that, people here are not going to understand what that means. I mean, do what you think. I'm saying, I wouldn't know what that meant if I read that myself. I made up Montana.
Recycle your old phone.
Okay. Is that, okay?
Bring it and recycle it?
What do you?
Bring your old phone to recycle it.
Okay.
Okay. Bring
You got that?
your old. Hey, some people don't get it. That's okay. Bring your old.
They'd be like, I have no idea what that meant. But we're educated.
Bring your old phone to recycle it. There we go.
Yeah, okay. House phones are good too. All right, I'll just sit here.
Okay. There will be zero waste stations flanking the concession stand, as well as a 3rd station on the upper floor, where volunteers will assist and educate Patrons, who are these people? Guests? In waste disposal, in zero waste practices, assist and educate guests, or is that enough? As they discard their unwanted items. How's that sound? Is that good? Okay. Number 2, images of some of your prior efforts. Well, let's see. I can go through, I'm sure Lorene has some. I'm just going to pull up my book here. So I know I've got some stuff. Recycling, images. Okay, here's some kind of some systems. I mean, here's one. I mean, here's me zero wasting some energy tech from my backyard. This is my cat. I turned a 5-gallon bucket and a bunch of old carpeting into a kitty pod. This is the hole in my wall where I push all waste out into the garage, so I sort it there rather than keeping it around in the house. This is an example of wood piling up behind the art building that should have been turned into energy. Same thing with his chair. Here's some soil that should have just gone right back into soil rather than going into the landfill. This is where I have fireplace at the house, so I turn a lot of waste wood into energy, heat for my house. Next step is to put a carbon dioxide scrubber on it. I'm gonna post that in a week to the 5 Valleys.
Are you gonna make a wet scrubber?
I have made a wet scrubber.
Have you?
Yeah,
We gotta get together. I need one.
or together. Oh, we're here.
I need one.
Or let's do it.
I need you.
I know you do.
God, that's like, that's the night of Christmas.
Yeah, let's do it. This is my compost. So this on the deck goes to the on the countertop goes to the chickens. This under the sink goes to the compost. So you've got your peels and rinds and things like that. And occasionally a chicken part that you would not feed to your chicken goes there. Just showing that I keep my bread from going stale by putting it in a plastic bag. Here's the Missoula Federal Credit Union with their glass facade. Yeah. This is how I wash plastics at my house. I just put it in with the rest of the dishes. I don't use additional water for it. Whenever I'm doing my dishes, I just sort of let that slosh around in the sink. I put in a gas stove because it's more efficient than electric in terms of energy consumption. TerraCycle, that's another outfit that will take these bags and turn them into clothing or handbags.
You want to use the magnetic resonance, magnetic resonance, whatever. It's more expensive than gas, but actually, it's like, you can boil water in like 60 seconds.
Oh, I've heard of this. Yeah, it's still electric, right?
I think it is ran by electric.
Yeah, yeah.
So, it's not, it doesn't matter. Thermal resonance or something.
There's a new stove technology that, and I don't know everything about it, but it's somewhere between just a heating element and a microwave. It's somewhere in between the two. There's some kind of wave being passed through the element that's, well, I don't know that much about it.
You can buy like a single burner version. A lot of kitchens will have it because you can boil water so fast, but you put your hand on it, there's no heat. It won't heat. You have to put like a metal pan before it can work.
All right, I've seen some of the info.
So guys, I'm not exactly sure what image I should show her, because there's no one single image that captures it all. And we didn't really take a picture during our last zero waste event. I could put this with a big circle, a big X through it. This is what we're not after. We're not after landfills.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll have to get back to her
She
on
wants
it.
something specifically for the website, or just?
I think she wants something for the website. I mean, Lorene did give me that funky can that was made out of an old can and a bicycle kickstand. I mean, that was a zero waste artifact. There isn't like there isn't a single
You'd almost need
image.
a link to a webpage with photos to cover everything.
Yeah, well, maybe we could do that. That's not a bad idea. Let's see if there's the Missoula Zero Waste Guide. Let's see if there might just be a cool photo here. People. Maybe someday they'll put my name on the list. I know all these folks. Beth comes to the meeting a bunch. Forestry, green building, renewable energy, climate smart. I'll just have to get back to her with an image. An image. I covered several in the YouTube video. I'll share with you. Number 3, what does she want for number 3? I think she wanted a logo. And again, I want to keep this logo super simple.
That's what kind of logo we're talking about.
I'll show you exactly. Let's do this.
You make the logo?
I'm going to make a logo right about now. Text box.
How about a trash can with a gun to its head?
Isn't there already like a zero waste logo though?
Is there?
I thought so.
Oh,
I was gonna say, there's gotta be some image we can
Look it up.
recycle.
But you had something too for your zero waste thing.
I just want the ZW. This is all I want. I want this, and I really like, there's a font out there. I like this font. It looks a little like Zorro. It's ZW. Everyone's like, who's ZW? And then you get to talk about it a little bit, so it's a little bit, it's not too in your face. What do you think? No?
Should one of the legs of the W be a flower? I don't know.
Flower?
Okay, well,
Okay.
I just put in Google search,
Yeah.
zero like waste.
Yeah.
Came up with
Let's take a look.
different. See if you want images.
Oh, man. Yikes.
Yeah.
The leaf one's kind of cool because it gives you that recycling,
This guy?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
cool.
actually, go down a little further. There's one that kind of looks like a Zorro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's gotta be something.
This one here?
Go down, keep going. Oh, hit images, sorry, at the top, images. That, no. Well, it kind of look a little more, keep going. You're almost there, right there on the right.
This guy?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. We got to be a little careful because since we're not San Diego and we don't want to infringe on their, yeah. They've kind of got our Z there, don't they? Well, let's use. I mean, I'm guessing. Let's just see where these guys are. BU.
If you look up,
Oh, what's it
is this Boston University? Catering on the Charles? Maybe it is.
No, fair use, like, that means, like, any of these logos you can adopt, there's no copyright attached. Oh. What's that called?
This is Seattle. I think we gotta be a little careful of grabbing somebody else's logo. I mean, I just saw San Diego's, I saw one in Boston. These guys are in Seattle.
Yeah.
What's that called? Free use? Fair use, free use?
I know what you're talking about, but I
There's a
can't.
whole slew of clip art.
Let's try this. I got one.
You know, we can do a contest too.
We don't have time for a contest. I mean, I like the idea, but it's time. It's time. The future is now.
Either that, or we use San Diego's and Seattle's, and we
Come on.
give them like the shout out, I guess, you know what I'm saying? You know, like,
Yeah, I think it's time just to steal it a little bit, but not rip it off completely.
you make that rainbow.
Oh, rainbow. No, I like this. I like the circle. I think people.
They recognize.
Oh, I thought it was-
think the circle's boring. But yeah.
Nice and boring.
No, it's too.
Too much?
Too many arrows. Oh.
What? What are you talking about? This thing's gorgeous.
Oh, no, that's just one arrow.
What if we put the recycle symbol? Everybody can use that, right? That's a basic symbol that.
Yeah.
I mean, we are recycling,
Okay.
but we're taking it to the next level.
I'll throw this one out there. I'll put
That
that
of your fonts, your Z's and W's over there, fatten them up.
fatter. I made it about as fat as I can go
Still
here.
make the W into a flower, and then we won't be infringing on San Diego.
Yeah, and I need a t-shirt that is just a large or an extra large with my boobs in it. Don't give me a small, that's not gonna work. Nobody
Needs a
wants to
little
see
Kilroy-
that.
Needs a little Kilroy peeking up from the
Same.
bottom.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna stick with that for now. If you guys want to post something better,
Good, beautiful.
save, documents.
What about the
Very
university?
concise, there's nothing wasted, everyone.
Not put Grizz on there, I would not worry much.
No, don't worry.
Well,
Made fair, here we go.
How can you boycott yourself?
well, that's why I don't wear it, so I don't have
But you are, Riz.
to.
Is that an okay color for the arrow? What do you guys think? Want a different color on that arrow? Just
Try a different color.
It's okay, your
Ooh, how
font,
about a
your
red
font
color?
is kind of.
PowerPoint blue?
There's definitely a clash of those two colors.
The blue and the black?
Yeah,
What about a rainbow, blue or red?
yeah, throw some green in there or something, make it cheery.
Ooh,
Is that
that's-
better?
I don't like that one.
Nasty?
It's just, zero waste shouldn't look so.
Vomitous? Yeah.
You want something to make you think green.
Yeah.
That's the arrow, you know, bring things full circle.
Maybe if you didn't, if your letters were not church color.
Not what? Oh, you don't like you like different, okay.
Yeah, do a different color.
Better color on the, okay, okay,
So there's not that clash.
okay.
Make them like, nuclear waste color.
A little better.
That's okay. That's happier
Can you put a black around them?
on these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the interest of time, I'm going to shoot with this for now. Save, and I'm going to save it as a
Is our
PDF.
new team colors right there?
Could be.
What?
This is why nothing ever gets done in those committee meetings, man. No one just like, this is it, let's go.
You were talking about follow the Grizzlies or run with the bear behind. Do you remember that t-shirt? It was follow the Grizzlies or run with the bear behind.
Oh, see, we should have a bear chasing a football player who did not recycle properly.
Okay, contact info. That we will post in case people have questions or would like more information. I'm just going to tell her she can use my information below. Yeah.
Because you don't want
Well,
Yeah, people were
we
talking
had
about
like an
to.
actual
Yeah, you don't want to.
full-on committee that did this all the time. We want like a Facebook, and we want some of these things, but we don't have that yet.
it's more of a class.
We
And then you may use my contact.
Oh, this is the South. It has
Info.
a picture of a dog looking in a garbage can, he's hungry, but there's no nothing in
You're gonna put this out, like, on the community calendar,
Well,
The website.
it's going right on the Made Fair website.
all right, well, I'm just.
Yeah.
On the university conservation calendar.
Oh, well, let's, we can CC Vicki Watson on this too, sure.
Yeah, it should be all about it.
Yeah.
The other thing for your conservation calendar, a week from today, is the Soul Rise rundown.
Lisa Swallow.
Soul Rise Missoula is a week from today. Did you read your email? It's
First two weeks we don't read, we watch videos.
sent us there was
Member of Solar Rise.
Soul Rise Missoula. There was one, a couple.
Solar Rise.
Solar Rise.
Yeah, well, that's,
A week from today.
I get that because I'm also a member of Solar Rise.
Right.
I thought you were saying like Soul Rise. Soul Rise.
No, Solar Rise. Solar Rise Missoula is a week from today, but we won't,
Has
I
not
will see you
honored
guys.
their agreement.
So,
One
Oh.
of the reasons of how why it's all on the ballot here,
Right, rather than.
because they were supposed to give money to
Mm,
May for
mm.
recycling stuff,
Yeah, I
and
know
they
Missoula
have
Fed.
not in the 3 years, they
Part of
have.
they're doing classes.
They
Really?
did two of them. They
So
did
that's
one
coming up
this
for
bad,
renewal.
But that was.
Hmm.
Someone needs to like
a
get
week ago.
Pepsi,
And
to
then-
see what
Then
Pepsi
Classes
does.
or something.
Okay.
I hate Coke. I'd rather have Pepsi, if Pepsi has more sugar in it. And Coke, they didn't follow through on their contract.
Well, they're all a poisonous substance to our bodies, so I
I
don't want to
know,
drink it.
if I'm gonna have it, I want
Coke
good
is
stuff.
nasty.
Give me Pepsi.
But keep drinking it because we gotta get rid of that CO2, so. just keep
I
drinking
know,
it.
I'm doing my part now. But, you know, they broke their contract, and they were just letting them do it.
They,
Okay, guys, I got a meeting. That was great, though. Thanks. 12 o'clock. That was one of the best ever. We got a lot done.
you,